Sometimes in life, you just need to sit down and listen to some people roll dice and make up shit that's not real. It's episode 29 of The Quest Company.
Previously on The Quest Company.
You have never seen anything like this. Somebody has almost taken a well, like the stone structure with a little wooden roof, and put it on top of a cart.
My name is Azip. I make food. I am so glad you like my wares.
Yes, Azip, are you, around?
As you get into the woods, several miles, you begin to notice signs of, logging. You see, almost two leg-like root functions rip out of the ground. You again mention the name of Cedron. Yeah. And you're also speaking in Elvish. You see the body, and you hear the wood creaking as it moves, and just. You begin to hear sounds that would indicate there's probably a mill in this town. Water wheels. Something like that. As you guys get closer, Balasar is here we are.
Oh,
We're honored to have you, and we'll do our best to make things comfortable for your stay.
Thank you.
Frank, it's always a pleasure to see you.
Always a pleasure, dude.
All of you kind of spill into the bar. Almost no patrons at this hour. It's very kind of middle of the night-esque now.
My name's Charles, and welcome to the Daisy.
Cryptic.
We're back.
I peed.
The penis bone.
It's true.
We did it.
Cryptic.
Oh, yeah.
Let's just,
Get it?
I like it.
We've all peed.
Cryptic.
Dick.
Penis bone.
I'm with you, sir.
Ah.
I'm with you.
Like how we pulled that
Well,
together.
I'll just go back to Maryland now.
Bye. Oh, no.
My work is done.
So long. Farewell. Auf Wiedersehen. Goodbye.
So, you guys last time walked into the Daisy and were greeted by a rather large man with a rather large handlebar mustache that is black, who also has just massive hands and upper body, arm day every day.
Like Mr. Incredible? Or?
Yeah.
What's the bar look like?
No, it's the dad from the Moon short in Pixar. La Luna.
Yes.
Got it.
That is very accurate.
Google
Nice.
it. Google
Nice.
it.
I have to, actually.
But it's the best short. Anywho, the interior of the bar, it has a warm kind of interior. The smell is this wonderful, you see hanging garlic cloves, different kinds of instruments to cook. You see pots and pans. It's a very small space, but very warm and welcoming. The colors that would be invoking are browns and dark burnt oranges. It's a very nice place. It's very cozy. But different items hang from the ceilings and different food items, and you see two large kegs in a back corner, and tons and tons upon tons of bottles and drinking accoutrement that lined the back wall behind this rather large man, Charles.
Lovely bar.
Well, thank you.
Hi, how you doing?
Excellent. What can I do for you fine folk today? Stockton pointed us in your direction. We just dropped off a shipment of supplies from Crestport, and
So you're the fucks that finally brought the shit from Crestport. All right. Excellent.
I like that.
Well, then I can drop a drink on the house for each of you.
Oh,
thank you very much.
And he kind of just rather quickly and years of experience pours 5 mugs of beer and puts it on the bar in front of him and just continues to listen to you guys as you walk up.
appreciate it. How long you been here? I've never been to Brownwater before, but this is very nice.
I've been around this parts for a few years now, but nothing to worry about.
Just so you know, Stockton might tell you later, but there's some trouble up north in Dagger Point, if you hadn't heard. Some kind
Talking
of...
about Glenn Daggin's place.
Yeah.
You knew Glenn?
Remotely.
Oh.
He was a friend for a little bit, but...
Glenn's dead.
He died.
Yeah.
You see him taking it back a little bit, and I didn't think that old fuck could get killed.
It's kind of unbelievable.
Yeah.
But, just so you know, there's a military force of some kind that was responsible for his death and the fall of Dagger Point, and, I don't know, just be on your guard as much as you can.
Well, they're not here, so what can I get you fine folk?
Do you have any pretzels? Snacks?
Warm, soft pretzels.
That is a good enough pretzel check.
Check.
He's like, I don't have any on hand, but I can make you some. If you'd like it.
How much would it cost?
Yeah, gold piece.
Done.
No. All right.
No rush though.
All right. And he kind of starts pulling out stuff to work on it while he's like within earshot, and you guys kind of see his process of making pretzels.
Yeah, I don't want to like be a pain in his butt.
No, you're
but
fine.
I'll pay him.
And, Stockton might have mentioned, do you have a place you could put us up for the night? Or we're heading on our way tomorrow morning for Emberstone.
I'm not a formal inn by any means, but I sometimes function as one. Down in the cellar, a lot of my stuff for making alcohols down there. Don't worry about that. But there's places where you guys can crash down there for the night. It should be comfortable. Occasionally we get guests, and I'm usually where they send them.
Should we pay you for that accommodation?
I think Stockton might have mentioned, sent a guy ahead, maybe?
He usually takes care of it, so you don't need to worry about that. I can get you extra drinks and food and
So you're the cook?
lively conversation. I cook occasionally. I cook more alcohol than anything else.
Right. What else do you cook around here? I see you got all your pots and pans and everything. You got anything else on hand?
What would you like?
What you got in the way of meat?
I mean, be specific, boy.
Do you have lamb?
I can get you lamb.
I don't want it, but I was just wondering.
No, I do have
Lamb
it.
sounds great. Something with lamb.
All right. Well, he kind of finishes up like making kind of the basics of the pretzels and throws it in the oven that he has, this large kind of stone oven, similar to the one that you saw on the back of a cart drawn by a cat person. He
It's all coming together.
he goes in the back and pulls out. Do you want it cooked, or do you just want like jerky?
Cooked. Cooked sounds good.
Okay. And he like pulls out some like raw meat, and you see him also put it over like a spit.
Quick question: would Frank know Charlie? Good old Charles
Charles?
from his time at Brownwater before.
From your time in Brownwater, you actually did not meet him in
gotcha.
Brownwater, and he also is roll a perception check. What was the other question from someone?
I just had a thought.
Actually, going with
Okay.
the first roll.
I know.
Going with the first roll.
Ooh.
What a fool am I? It's 8.
An 8.
Yeah.
You don't remember seeing him.
Gotcha.
That's about it.
Okay, good to know.
If like maybe like during like some other activity, if Tabitha's like off to the side or something, Corin might just say like,
Hey, do you need a heal? You're still looking, like you're in a little bit of pain.
She just flips him off and keeps drinking the beer.
I have an orange, Tabitha.
Tabitha, as you take a drink of the beer, it is the best beer you've ever had in your life. It actually repairs some of the frustration of the day, as it kind of takes you to a warm, happy place.
Nice.
Oh, Frank, this is the best beer I've ever had. And you know what? You'll never know. You don't know what this will taste like, ever.
Boing whip. Your words mean nothing, Tabitha.
Did he pour one out for Frank?
Your words mean nothing.
There's a mug on the table
Yeah.
in front of Frank.
Do you mind if I take that since you can't drink it? Ever? You want to levitate it to me over here?
I kind of push it towards Roarke.
You want to live it?
Sweet.
I'm just gonna
You get
enjoy
nothing.
and drink it.
Are you rubber and I'm glue?
Do you not drink alcohol?
No, is that a horse reference to an earlier episode?
We've tried. It's
You can see him, right?
What?
Yeah.
You can see me?
You don't drink alcohol?
You can see me?
I don't think he can drink much.
Yes.
Whoa! I'm fucking with you. No, I can't drink. I can't drink.
Have you tried?
Yeah, I mean we've gone so far as to pour alcohol in my skull, but that doesn't seem to fucking work. I mean, God only knows.
All right.
Yeah.
That's strange.
Oh, Frank, this is good stuff. Maybe you should try it with this one.
No, he's good.
I don't want to do that again. I like having my head with my body. I like
Well, just
knowing
stick
where
your
my
fingers
things
in.
are.
I don't know.
Well,
Like,
that's fair. As Roarke starts drinking Frank's.
No, wait. Okay, you're tempting me, and I try to take it from Roarke.
Okay.
I put my fist in there and I kind of wait. Let's
trying
see
to, like,
if your plan works.
Osmosis it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like Osmosis Jones.
Yeah.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Come on, this can be your moment.
This is the one low one, please.
It's
No, it's on the edge. Reroll it. I see you. Oh.
great. Let's see. You said Constitution.
Yep, Constitution saving throw.
Oh yeah, my Constitution. I'm a beefy boy. That's a 9.
A 9?
No.
You wait. Nothing.
How's it taste, Frank?
I can't taste Tabitha. You know these things.
You can imagine the like.
I thought you tasted
stirring.
the
This is weird.
Azip's stuff.
I tasted his stuff. I mean, that was dank. I know this is probably dank too, but I can't really tell at the moment.
Charles, if there's a well or something, I gotta wash some goblin blood off. Can you point me in the right direction? Because
Yeah. He kind of like walks you to the front door and like points you off and towards the center of town. There's kind of a well that the town is built around.
See you guys soon, and I just go do that.
I actually will I need to wash out some Gabo Jen.
You both kind of head off towards that.
Speaking of goblins, I kind of hold up the alcohol to little dude. He's still on me,
Alcohol
right?
for children.
I still
Dawson,
got
you
him.
still
like,
have
Dawson. Yeah, Dawson's Creek. He's still like I'm like cradling like with the like thing.
Well, he's probably just like with you.
Gotcha. He's on the ground or whatever.
You can pull up a chair for him.
Did we give up on the dog thing?
I guess so. I don't know.
Maybe Dawson just chose.
I point to
It's
the
up to
beer.
you.
I point to the beer and I'm like, this is beer. Yeah, I think you're too young for this. No. You
see like a smile light up on his face.
I don't know how old you are.
Well,
and
no, it'll be fine.
Is there
I
Charles?
started
Is
that
there a
early.
legal limit to how old do you have to be to drink?
Well, it depends on race, but my preference is start 'em young.
All right. Do we need a drunk goblin on our hands?
He'll love it.
It'll be
Do we need a
fine.
drunk goblin on our
Hey,
hands?
look, I was fine.
If anything, Frank, he's just gonna accost you, so it's fine with me if you want to get your little thing. Frank.
That's fine. He responds to pain, so if he does something I don't
So you're
like,
giving him the fisted drink.
I'm giving him my fist's not in it anymore. I took out my fist.
But you have
Yeah, but
fisted
there
it.
was moist moss that got.
You
Yeah,
love it.
okay.
fine.
It's fine. He's a goblin.
It's gonna add a nice smoky, mildewy flavor to it.
He doesn't know the taste between brie
Yep.
and cheddar.
He drinks it and is like just downs the whole thing. Everything that's left in there that you haven't spilt out on the counter from sticking your fist in it. Yeah. He like finishes it, puts it on the counter, and just like stares at you.
I just take the.
He just head plants onto the table.
The more he's here, the more I think he's going to be a liability.
Nice.
I think I don't know.
We need a pet.
A pet?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's a little racist.
She would
Okay,
not
he's a
have supported
goblin.
that.
No,
Yes,
Corin
indeed.
would not. The
Yeah.
adults left the
Also,
No, that's not racist.
as Zara kind of exits the room, Charles turns around and pulls the pretzels out. I was like,
No! No!
Oh, I'll take
whoa,
those.
whoa.
No!
he just puts it on the counter. He's like, well, she'll get it when she gets back. And kind of goes back to doing some like work. And if you guys
So,
want to talk to him,
Charles-
you can.
I was a fool.
Yes.
The first bar we kind of went to at Dagger Point did not turn out so well for the barkeep.
Did the guy have a similar voice to me?
Yeah. He did. If you've got nothing to hide, can I just check behind the bar?
Ooh.
Do you mind if I watch?
Yeah, you can totally watch. I just want to make sure we're taking every precaution for safety.
All right.
Frank's going to keep it on,
He-
make sure she doesn't steal anything.
He lets you look behind the bar if you want.
As she's like saying that, I just like pull my jacket to the side and show him the butcher knife scar. I'm like, you put a butcher knife in my chest, so
That guy sounds like a dick.
you're absolutely right. And he had
Over the
small
bar.
hands.
Are you wanting to hop over the bar? Yeah. Make an acrobatics check.
Just
I
bashes
will.
your head against the glass.
Just smashes it.
Oh, it's a nat 20.
Isn't that 20?
Plus 6.
Gracefully, sexually. How do you
I want
jump
it
over
to
the
be
bar?
like when you first meet the captain in Treasure Planet. The captain
What a pull!
does the flip leg down.
Hell
Oh
yeah.
my gosh,
Okay.
these references.
Wow,
Yeah.
that was a
gosh.
crush I didn't remember
On
having.
point.
Yeah.
Don't bring Andrew up on it.
You do.
On that alien woman.
You do. And
I
it
wanna
is
reel back and
stunning.
And then
It's
I flip
stunning.
over.
It's stunning.
And I look at him and I go, and I wink. And then I push him aside and start looking through the drawers and stuff.
He moves. Trying to move him is like moving a wall.
I try to.
Make strength check.
Oh, okay, 7.
Trying to move him is like moving a wall.
And I
He
just
gets out of the way for you.
and I want to just look through for any kind of anything that's like white masky. Anything
Human
in,
fleshy.
Yeah, anything in thieves can't, and any kind of like hidden compartments where like knives would be hidden.
Make an investigation check.
Okay. 14?
14. You don't find any thieves' cant.
Okay.
You don't find anything resembling a white mask.
Okay.
And looking around for weapons, you don't honestly see any knives, swords, axe, anything. The only thing of note that you see is like directly next to him, like under the counter on like kind of a table that's built into the counter. You see like what looks to be well, I don't know how to describe it other than to just tell you like brass knuckles.
Cool.
Nice.
And they're all bottles, right? Behind the bar?
There's mostly bottles. There's like some space to cook. Like it's very simple. It's just very alcohol loaded. Like most people that were running something like a pub might have like 50-50. This is like 70-30
Okay.
to like alcohol versus food.
I'm into it.
Are the bottles open? Like, kind of like how a bottle from the olden days should just be like open, or do they have like corks in them?
Some are, a lot have corks or like lids to them.
Can I sniff any ones that are open for any traces of poison?
With that investigation check, you don't pick up on anything that has poison.
And I just go, looks good, and then I back over the bar.
Make another acrobatics check. I'm just kidding. You had a nat
Oh,
20. You're fine. You had a nat
That's what I wanna
20.
do,
You
like,
understand how to
hand
navigate
screen.
this
bar.
This bar.
Captain Smollett, back over.
No, I like, but
that
yeah,
it?
backhand screen.
So, yeah.
Roll
Is it Captain
over.
Smollett?
No,
What is it?
it starts with a name. I can't think of it right now. Aldridge or something.
An actual Treasure Island is Captain Smollett, though, right?
I think so.
Yes.
Wait, no,
Amelia.
that doesn't sound right.
That's what they call Kermit and Muppet Treasure Island, so I don't know why they would change
Well, they
it to Muppet
also
Treasure Island.
effed up with black sails, so you never know. It's
Well-
all different.
You get over the counter.
Don't get me started on a tangent.
Two people out at the well. You feel like enough time has passed to
Sure,
clean yourself
I-
off.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, no,
I'm just
I'm
like-
good.
There was
I'm
probably
good.
a lot of like guts and viscera and stuff. It got hairy. So.
on the. I mean,
got it off.
out
The
there,
one.
out there, it is night. You don't see. There's not much traffic
Okay.
through. You occasionally see like maybe one guard, like a pair usually, with like a torch, and they most all know you because most saw you when you came in.
Right.
Okay.
Most everybody was kind of called in for that event.
Yeah.
So
Not causing any trouble.
yeah,
Just gonna head in
you're
after.
just using a well to wash some stuff. You also could have gone to the bank of the river
Oh,
and
that's
used
right.
that. It's close enough.
I'm not pouring
the
it back in
vein.
the well. You know what I mean? I'm just.
No, it's
like,
okay. Yeah. I got you. You're taking a rudimentary bath.
Yeah.
The water hole.
Just to be less goblined.
That's
And
fine.
I mean, unless you have anything,
No.
Corin's just gonna head back in.
You're right.
I'm
small.
very pretzel minded right now.
You guys start making your way back in. Zara more hastily to get to the pretzels. As you get in, there are pretzels. They're not as hot as they were, but they're there.
Oi, so Charles, what's your story, man? What's going on? How you doing? You're in this small town, and I don't know. You look kind of like a soldier or something. I'm sensing some backstory or something.
Nope. Not much about me. I like brewing all sorts of alcohol. I like cooking. That's about me.
How
So I
are his
rolled an
pretzels?
insight.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, roll an insight check.
Negative. I got a 1. It says a -8.
That is an absolutely true statement. This seems like a pretty, chill dude that's like serving you some alcohol. The pretzels themselves, they're pretty good. Marigold's pretzels are a little bit better.
Oh,
they're not
surprised.
they're
I'm
not bad
But
by
pretzels
any
with
stretch
the
of the
beer is a good
imagination.
combo.
Yeah, no, it's a great combo.
Great.
He's a good cook.
Yeah, I'm good.
But has anyone finished off their drink? Out of curiosity, at this point,
I mean, Corin's gonna set to it.
Corin's probably
Yeah.
finishing it because you've been outside for most of it. I'm guessing Roarke's probably already finished a beer.
Oh yeah.
Tabitha, have you finished a drink yet?
I don't think she's touched it. Oh, I had that
You,
one.
I mean, you drank some of it and enjoyed it.
It was, yeah, that's about it.
Okay, that's fine. I can get more drinks for people. By the way, like,
Yeah.
you just tell me what you want. Like, I can't give everything for free, but
I might actually turn in. It's delicious, though.
all right. Well, so you know, just check out the. And he like points over to like a set of stairs on the far side. He's like, hey, you just go down those stairs. It'll take you to the cellar. Just do me a favor and don't touch my brewing equipment.
Gotcha.
That's all.
Where did you learn how to brew?
Well, I picked it up on the road.
Cool.
It's kind of a self hobby. Like picking plants and wandering when I was a kid, and just kind of turned it into a business.
I respect that.
Nice.
But Corin, you're turning in.
So I'm gonna go do that. You know, take a look around the thing. I'm not gonna touch anything. Take a look around the room downstairs.
Yeah, you walk down. You see, there seem to be like animal furs that have been spread out on the floor in areas. Like it seems like he kind of gets the brunt of we don't have an inn in our town, and you kind of are an inn, but you just don't have enough room to fully be an inn. So it's not something that's advertised, but when they have somebody that travels through here that they know, they probably send him to him. It's much like the upstairs. It's warm. It's very homey. It's small. It will be somewhat cramped for the 5 of you to be down there, but you never know. I mean, like, make an investigation check if you're looking at his equipment.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I'm looking at it.
Well, I didn't know. You
I'm
were
not
saying I
gonna
want to
fuck
look
with it,
around it.
basically.
Yeah. I'm not
Natural
gonna say you're
20.
touching it. Yeah, sweet.
Plus, something.
One of the things you note about his equipment, Corin, is there are a few. There's like 3 big casks down in the cellar as well as the ones upstairs, which you instantly are like, this dude likes his alcohol.
Hell yeah.
But you notice on the casks, on like the metal bands that surround the cask itself, what actually holds the wood together, there are runes cut into them.
Oh.
That seem to be of some sort of magic nature. Not sure what.
Continuing not to fuck with it.
Yeah.
Can I read the runes or try to decipher what they might be with either?
Make an Arcana check.
Oof, that's not ain't gonna be good. No, it wasn't good. That was a 6.
A 6? Yeah, no, I mean, it might be decoration. It's not a language that you know. What languages do you know?
Oh, I know like Elvish, Common. Oh, would I be able to tell? Yeah, just Elvish and Common. But is it like either of those scripts? You know?
Yeah, no, it's not. It's not either things from
Let me do a dramatic representation of what Corin's about to do. Huh. And then I go to sleep.
Cool. Find a spot. You're the first one down there, so you kind of just get to pick
De-armor,
whichever your spot is and de-armor, find a good spot, and lay down to go to bed.
I'm not gonna be like a dick, you know, like Frank, like taking like a, you know, the whole bed or whatever.
Oh.
But yeah, I'm gonna find a spot.
Frank
and go to
does what he
sleep.
does. Chili's booth.
The 4 of you that are up there. What are you doing?
Have another beer. Wait on my lamb to.
By that time, he's pulled out the lamb. Do you want a beer?
Yeah,
do you want something
absolutely,
stronger?
I'll just have another beer. Yeah, that's fine.
All right, it's 1 gold.
Easy.
And he passes you another beer of the same.
Oh, what about for the lamb?
The lamb, 1 gold as well.
All right.
Is there anyone else in the bar?
Yeah, I was
No.
wondering that too.
It's pretty empty. This is a very small town.
Okay, cool.
You get the sense that this is also somewhat of a residence.
Got it.
Like it's a glorified residence where somebody lives and like lives the life they want to live.
Got it.
And if people come, he serves them.
So does he live up? Like, is it clear that he lives upstairs?
There is no upstairs, but you do see like another door in the downstairs.
Hey Charles.
Yeah.
Did you know anybody named Samuel? He was kind of mousy looking, glasses, kind of annoying, really helpless in a lot of situations.
I know a lot of people like that, but I don't know any of them named Samuel.
Is it the puby?
Yeah, that's the
Oh, it's
pube guy.
puby. Okay.
Wait, what?
It's
There's
not,
a merchant. There's a long story.
I stole his pube. It's
The whole
fine.
pew backstory
Yeah.
thing is a lot to talk about.
Huh. All right.
He traded between Crestport and Dagger Point, so I just didn't know if maybe he came through here once or twice. Or
Well, sometimes when kids are young, they primarily stick between two.
oh, okay.
I don't know
Just check.
how much of a world traveler this Samuel was.
Probably not much.
Do you know anything about the legend of Isaac-Kor?
Oh wow, we're going into it. Here we
Oh
go.
wow.
You can see like Zara just get a little tense by the
just
name.
He kind of like looks at you in a way that seems just very confused by it. Don't know the name.
It's my dog's, so don't worry about it.
She lost her dog on the way here.
Yeah.
It's
In the forest.
tragic.
Do you want something for that? I'm sorry.
No, I just was curious if you'd heard about him. Maybe he got lost or something.
Haven't heard the name.
Okay.
At this point, I think Zara maybe notices Dawson passed out.
Oh, Dawson's head's on the table. And
Frank's kind of like
and body size wise, pretty much Dawson is on the table, like on the bar top, just like
He's mostly head.
he's mostly head.
And in the middle of a crunch, like, everything okay with little Dawson?
Oh, Dawson's fine.
He looks like he got his first drink, don't it?
he's alive. That's all really matters. Charles, I was wondering, what is your piece of resistance? Like, what's your best dish that you have?
Best dish, best
Yeah, but it's like food. Like food.
Well, they're both.
Your piece de resistance. What? Is that it?
Yeah, no, that's the one.
Is that it? Okay.
Was that
make-
Dwarvish? Oh, I'm not here.
an incredible. What it is, you take 2 pieces of bread, and then you put different cheeses in between
Yes.
it, and then
Right.
you grill it.
Yes.
All right.
I don't know what to call it, but it's delicious.
Okay. Cheese and bread. Can I get one of those? I'm trying to taste things again.
All right. He starts making it. You watch him take 2 kind of sliced loaves of bread and put strange cheeses in it and puts it back together and then slathers something on both sides of the bread, and then he cooks kind of both sides evenly for the course of maybe a minute 2, and then kind of presses it down a little bit flat, and then you see some of the cheese run out of it, but it's pretty good. It's basically like watching a tasty tutorial, and he passes you basically a grilled cheese sandwich.
I give him a gold,
Okay,
because that's how much it is, I suppose.
that works.
And
You can tell kind of he probably doesn't have too much of a system for charging people. Like,
And
if you looked richer, he'd probably charge you more.
Ooh.
he doesn't know how much money I have.
Now,
That's
what's
true.
The, and what's that drink?
Well, I've got several. I'm a bit of a tester. Make my own. I have grapefruit rum. I have brandy sunset. I have what we call spicy bear, is vodka. I've got the beer standard, it's what you had. And I also got a drink called the imaginary pecker.
Which is...
It is a cocktail of lots of drinks, but you will see an imaginary dick. I swear it happens to everyone.
Well, how am I not supposed to... I mean,
I
yes.
also have something I'm
What?
testing, but it might be a bit too much.
What was that?
I call it the bull.
The bull.
Yeah, it's whiskey.
Oh.
And it will wreck you.
I'll have one of those.
You can't taste it.
Well, I want to know if I can get drunk, okay? I'm trying different things. I'm eating a grilled cheese.
Do you taste it?
Cheese that is grilled.
That's a good name for it.
Oh, god damn it. I didn't mean to do that.
That is a good name for it.
the grilled cheese.
He actually slides you 1 gold piece back.
Hell yeah.
It seems marketable.
Is it good?
I'm eating it. I'm eating
You
the grilled
don't. You don't
cheese.
taste anything.
I don't taste anything.
How much of it have you eaten?
I've eaten the whole thing.
Okay.
The whole thing.
I put down 1 gold because I really want that grilled cheese too.
Yeah, he makes another grilled cheese and passes it to you. Now you want to try the bull.
Now I want to see if I can get plastered.
All right, will you do me a favor? And he passes, like, he ruffles under the counter and pulls out a piece of paper. Papers that you kind of ruffle through, but they weren't of any threat or whatever. He's like, will you just sign this before I give it to you?
Oh my gosh.
Okay, whatever. He signs it.
What is this, like a liability waiver?
Maybe. He, like, puts it back under the guy's... No. And he pulls out a small little shot glass and pours. He actually goes over to one of the kegs that are upstairs, and he just pours a little bit out in it, and kind of gingerly hands it over to you.
He takes it up and looks it up against the light, and he's like, "All right."
It is like a dark, syrupy brown. It also has like kind of the viscosity of syrup.
Well, is it like magic or something?
Is it magic?
You're gonna pass the fuck out.
Frank, let me smell it really fast.
No.
I just want to make sure it's
I don't
not
want you to
poison
take a
or
whiff of
something.
this. I'm going to use Detect Magic on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you cast Detect Magic on it, it begins to kind of glow with the essence of some sort of magical element to it.
Does it tell you what school?
I don't know. What is the...
Oh, I looked it up. I'll look it up.
Frank, I would not drink that.
Because if it tells you what school of magic it comes from, regardless, I don't know.
You learn at School of Magic.
It's like...
Necromancy.
Transmutation, I don't know.
That makes sense.
Whatever.
Nicepeoplemagic.com.
So
It has some sort of...
Nation.
It has some sort of magical element to it, Frank.
Okay. So
You understand that it's not, like, to hurt you.
All right.
It like...
It's not like a vicious thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's not handing you literal poison. You could probably kill someone with enough of it, but it's not literal poison.
Okay. Well, down the hatches.
Frank, make a Constitution saving throw.
Here we go.
Woo! That's a good one.
Jeez.
That's a good one.
That's a bad one because he doesn't want to save.
22.
You don't know that.
22.
You could all be thinking that. You could be.
Frank, everything goes black and you turn into a pile of bones in front of everyone.
What the? I said that.
Stands there, Frank, Charles stands there just shocked.
Oh, he does that.
He does that?
We'll have to rebuild
He
him.
does that?
What? How are y'all so calm?
Well, I mean, it's just
said
like
y'all.
when he, that's like when he touched the big bone guy and he fell to pieces. He's just like, hey, I mean, he was right. Charles was right. He passed out.
I didn't know.
I mean, you knew he'd pass out. This is his version of passing out. Like, oh yeah, but he'll be fine. We'll just put him back together.
We
We've had
should've
to
tossed
do-
him.
You say that he's.
No, he's
No,
like
just
actually
like-
a skeleton.
Oh, fuck.
Tabitha's like.
No, yeah, he's like a real bone
I thought
guy.
he was fucking with me because he said he was fucking with me.
Oh shit, no, like he's actually made of bones.
Hey Frank, if you can hear me rattle or shake.
Can I hear anything?
Frank, roll a d20 for me real quick.
4.
4?
Oh man.
You are out. You will wake up not knowing that time has passed. Like real deep sleep where you don't dream or anything. You just kind of like wake up and you're like, oh, did like sleep happened? You are blacked out, my friend.
Could
I don't know why you're
But
so
I will
calm.
say this:
I'm
as
asleep.
Yeah,
you
you're not
drank
there.
it, you did taste it.
Hell yeah.
Aww.
Okay, good.
How do we know he's
It
not
tasted
dead?
sweet like honey, and then started to burn, and then you were gone.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
Charles, are you a wizard or a sorcerer or something? Because
No, I'm not.
Is
that's
he
got some
dead?
kind of magic or something.
I don't think so. No one's died from it yet.
I mean, he was already dead.
Here, hold on.
Right, but I'm saying like he just. Oh,
I'll cast Spare the Dying.
So spare the dying. He's not at 0 hit points. He's just passed out. You could use a
Could I
point
use
of
it?
lay on hands to get rid of poison.
5.
Okay,
5
sure.
points.
Well, you can spend it however many points you want. Is
Yeah.
it 5 to
It's
cure
5
poison?
to neutralize the poison.
Oh, sweet.
Okay.
Then you can spend your 5 before you go to
I'll spend 5
sleep.
to neutralize poison, and then I'll cast Protection from Evil and Good.
On
On Frank.
Frank?
Ooh.
Okay.
So protection from evil and good. Not to. I mean, if you want me to like read the description real quick,
Please.
It gives you protection from a specific choice, a type of thing. So a fae, an undead, or a fiend, or a celestial has less chance.
Correct. So what would you like to protect Frank from?
Protected against aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead. They have disadvantage on attack rolls against the thing, and they can't be charmed, frightened, possessed by the thing.
Well, what does aberrations like?
Like monsters.
That's like straight up like real bad monsters from like
like a chimera or
Tabitha's
something.
Like
legit freaked out
mutants
for
or
you.
something.
yeah.
Ghosts
He's dead.
would be undead. Wouldn't
Ghosts would be undead.
I guess I'll do undead.
Protection from
Frank.
himself.
You feel a white light.
Well, if he starts to puke and he's passed out,
What would he
I'm
do?
protecting him.
He doesn't have a thing to puke.
Wait.
Frank, you feel a white light as the blackness of just being passed out is almost reached into by a hand, and everything kind of comes back to color. You're on the ground, unable to move, just your skull, just on the floor of the bar. And you feel very like wary of yourself. You're like, I don't know that I trust myself right now. I'm on guard. You're on guard against yourself.
Okay.
Hey, Frank, can you hear me?
I can.
Okay.
Also, a lingering burning kind of resides in the bones in your face, and kind of a sweetness too.
Did you taste it, at least?
I tasted it.
Oh, well, that's good.
And he's alive.
Definitely. That's a truth.
You can put yourself back together, then.
I can. I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I could do that. I could do it, but I don't know if I could do it. I mean, there's a.
Do you have telekinesis still that you can use?
What?
Do you have telekinesis that you could still use?
Telekinesis?
Oh no, sorry. You used
Levitation.
Sorry. You could use levitation. Telekinesis is a spell.
Nah, we'll take care of it. You'll be fine.
Yeah, you take care of me.
I'm not taking. I didn't pay for that to happen. I'm not cleaning up your mess. You should clean up your own mess.
I paid for it to. I did that.
Also, it's 10 gold for that.
10 gold.
Yeah.
But you tasted it.
I tasted it. Yeah.
And you did sign the form.
I signed the form.
did do have a signed form.
Shit. Roarke.
Yeah, no, just get it out of your bag.
No,
Frank.
I'll
Am
get
I
it
close to
out of
his
your
Stay
bag?
bag.
away from my coin purse.
Am I close to it?
Well, that brings an interesting question into the game. Where were you guys sitting?
I imagine it was like this in my head.
Did we all imagine it
Just
like
imagine it
we're
as
at the
our
table?
Positions at this table.
I kind of, I did the thing.
Then Tabitha is technically closest to Frank's
I'm
bag.
running for that coin purse.
Tabitha, someone stop
Roarke, are you
wanna
trying to beat her there?
Take it.
yeah.
Someone stop her!
Tabitha, that is
just wanna
a
hold
dex
Charles.
check.
We do
Roarke, that
this.
is a dex check at disadvantage because you're farther.
Okay.
I just want to look at Charles.
Natty
We do
20.
this.
Natty 20. But my stealth is.
You got 2 now.
Not
Dex.
stealth, dex.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
so,
wait. Sorry,
No,
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Sorry.
So I got it. 34.
So that was not that much. It was high, but it wasn't that much.
Tabitha, you get to the bag first. What would you like to do?
I want to just slowly pick it up.
No.
Well, you quickly picked it up.
Quickly picks it
Yeah.
up. And I want to get in his eyesight on the
No,
ground.
no,
I just want
no.
to shake it.
Why are you...
Hey, Frank.
I'm so
Frank.
confused.
Why are you confused?
I feel like I'm at a war with myself. But I don't know how or why.
Frank, can you see this?
No.
Do you know what it is?
Yes, I can. I mean, I can. I can see it.
Do you know what it is?
Yeah. God, someone take it from her. She's just toying with
And I
me.
want to stick it in my pocket.
Ooh.
What?
So you're just pocketing his entire thing of cash?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Stop her. Corin.
Run out of the door.
I probably hear that, right?
Someone
Corin,
Yeah, I've already got it.
make a perception check.
good morals.
It's been going on for a while.
Someone with good morals.
I am sleeping like a baby.
The one?
It was a 4. +2.
It's been a long day, Corin.
Oh, Grandpa's getting his beauty rest.
You're getting your sleep.
Dawson, scream! Oh fuck! Dawson! Dawson, awake!
Dawson's on the corner just like...
Dawson!
Where's Mr. Team
And
here?
I just want to run and like hide in a corner. And
Outside?
like between like a house or something.
My pride
Okay.
and joy! My pride and joy! My pride and joy!
While Frank continues to scream, Tabitha, what are you doing outside?
I'm just running and
Yeah, no,
literally hiding.
you found a spot. You found a spot. No one has indicated that they want to chase you in this madness.
What?
So what are you
I
doing?
just kind of want to like open it and look at how much is in there. I'm just like,
fuck.
wow.
Make a. Do you want to know the exact
Yeah,
number?
I wanna know.
Make an investigation check.
He knows exactly how much money
I was about to say.
Natural
at
20?
all times.
Good gosh, there are other numbers. No, that's awesome. Frank, how much money is exactly in that?
329
I
gold
just want
pieces.
everyone to see it. Well, how much is it?
That there are 329 gold pieces in that bag. As a greedy miser.
He's spending nothing.
In his whole little skelly life.
So,
If you don't give that back to me, he's going to try to kill you.
yeah.
It's
So,
gonna be worse than the fucking.
Tabitha, what are you doing?
I just look at it, say, wow, and then I just kind of put it in my pocket. And then I'm going to walk back in. Okay. But I'm going to have my bow drawn.
Okay, before she comes back, can I just look at Frank and be like, don't worry, she'll come back. She always does.
As you say that, Tabitha walks in the door
Kicks
the door open with a
my
bow.
bow and arrow.
And now that, my friend, Corin's asleep.
Probably for the best.
Sorry.
And I just kind of want to point it down at Frank's skull. I'm like, Frank, I'm going to give you back this money. If you ever fucking levitate me again.
He's gonna levitate her.
Frank,
Yeah.
I need you. I gotta think about how to do this.
I was wondering. If
I understand how to.
magic when he's just
Yeah.
ahead.
Yeah.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw at disadvantage.
Nat 20.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
no.
12. That's 17.
17. Okay. In this state, you attempt to create the spell, but the spell requires several things, not just vocal, and you are unable to cast it in this state.
Protecting from evil, like, would that mess with him too, probably? The spell
Not
that's on
in
him?
this scenario.
Okay.
Mostly, I just added
so
flavor.
Yeah.
He's just kind of
Well,
protected
yeah.
against other undead
I
things
got
at
it.
this point.
Got it.
If you ever fucking levitate me again, I'm going to steal this and I'm going to go find someone you hate. This Salty Jim guy, and I will give him your entire...
Don't bring Salty Jim into this. Don't bring Salty Jim into your petty things.
Your entire coin purse.
Don't.
You know he's gonna be put back together later, right?
Roarke, shut up. Do you hear me, Frank?
I hear you.
I have nothing against you. Just do not levitate me ever again. And you can have it back. I don't need this much money. I don't even know what to do with it. It's 329 gold.
Whoa!
That is a lot.
Zara totally
Yeah?
Well, now Charles knows that.
I won't levitate you. I won't levitate you. In the future. I won't do that.
But which one?
And just to make sure you don't, and I take 300 gold and put it in my own pouch. And I'm going
What?
to give him back the 29.
No. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Just to make sure, Frank, you don't. I'm going to keep this 300. You have the 29.
What in the world? Are you guys hearing this? You guys have nothing else to say? You guys are just sitting there in absolute silence. Someone back me
Do you
up.
know
Your
the
friends are
shit
always a
you
lot of
all
money and I
have
don't
put
want-
me through?
Do you know the shit you put me through?
What, Frank? What?
You tried to kill me that one time.
One time.
And then you stole my money.
You almost let an entire city kill me.
We're
pretty even.
Let's not try to say who did
Yeah,
what,
yeah,
okay?
yeah.
All right?
Wait, what time was that?
Wait, what the fuck?
Charles,
All right.
can you please just speak reason to her?
Do you want a free drink?
No, we don't want a free drink. We want order. We want justice.
How about 300 gold for a drink?
Oh,
All right.
No.
joking.
No.
She laughs. No, she laughs and is like, I'm kidding.
so are you aiming to become the treasurer of the group?
No.
Yeah, what a great idea. What a great
Because we
idea.
could
Frank
have positions now.
There's 2 points. Frank is like, doesn't know who he is. He just kind of drank something for the first time and got drunk and passed out. And now he's losing the only thing he cares about. So he's having a moment where he's like losing his mind.
Okay, Roarke is sipping on his beer and eating his lamb, and just unbothered is like, I'm gonna put him back together, right?
And I'm gonna take 3 of his bones.
Did you just pick up 3
Yeah,
bones
just
off the
pick
ground?
up 3.
What specific bones are you picking up?
All the connector joints. All of the connector joints.
So the pelvis.
All 3 of the
Yeah,
connectors.
all of the connector joints.
Pelvis,
Yeah,
like
Shoulders.
yeah, yeah. Something.
Oh my gosh.
3 that he would need
Spine.
to put him back together. Yeah.
You take
That's a big one.
you basically take
Spine.
you grab
Whole
like
spine.
spine, rib cage, and pelvis all in one swoop. Okay.
Yep. I say, oh yeah, put him back together.
I mean, we can put him together like a monstrosity. We did that before.
Yeah, go do it right now.
I mean, like, I'm gonna finish my drink and my lamb
Oh, we'll
first.
wait. I'll wait.
So while we're talking about positions, I would love...
Wait, what? Charles lights up again. What are we talking about?
Again.
It's all for the game.
Secretary is another position. I love writing. I'm good at math.
Yeah, you do
Oh.
that. I'll take your gold now.
This. And to think I wanted to be friends with you, Tabitha.
No, you never did, Frank.
Well, yeah, but you didn't know that.
Yeah. We sit here talking about family and team. Fuck that. No one likes each other. So I'm gonna go ahead and just assert myself. Yes, I'll be the treasurer.
No.
Zara,
Why,
I'll take the gold.
why do you want to be the treasurer? Just so you can have my money?
No, Frank. I care about this team.
Oh, yeah, you do all the times you run away. All 4 times that you've run away. That shows how much you care about the team.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Zara and I
love how you're
best
clapping. It's just
friends.
he's gonna be both.
Corin, reroll a perception check.
That's a 19 plus 3, I think.
Corin, you begin to be awoken much to the annoyance of a small child in the other room that
it's
won't
very
shut up
annoying.
while you're trying to go to sleep.
Really annoying.
Putting your armor on?
Just letting you know what I'm doing in the background of whatever happens.
That's okay. It's going to take a couple minutes.
Oh my gosh.
I've given up on you, Tabitha. I thought you could maybe redeem yourself.
You never were gonna let me, Frank. I'm not dumb.
Oh, no, I was hoping.
No.
No, I was hoping.
No.
No, you've just kind of pushed the line here. You mean nothing.
Tabitha just kind of smiles really big.
Okay.
Go on. Go on, Frank.
That's all I needed to say.
That's it.
It'll burn in there later. Just let it steep in your head for a bit and I'll let that go.
Okay, Frank.
And if can he turn his head on the ground?
No.
He's just gonna still be wherever he was. He's gonna be like
Staring.
Tabitha just unstrings the 300 from her purse and just pours it on his bones and takes the other 29 and just pours it. And then leans down right into the skull and she goes, I was just fucking with you, Frank. But you're right. I don't mean anything. And then she's going to walk downstairs.
Okay.
Still holding the 3.
So holding...
The pelvic.
It's mostly one
Yeah.
clump at this point. You do. You
And
pour it
then on
out
the way
and
back,
you
she
begin
just
walking.
says, have fun, game. Put back together. And she slams the door.
On your way down the stairs, you pass a very frustrated-looking Corin in full armor walking up the stairs.
Corin.
just keep walking. Corin. Yes.
How wide are these stairs?
Yeah, are we
It's pretty big. It's pretty wide.
Okay.
You both can kind of go up and down at the same time.
Tabitha? Frank? Mostly?
And she just keeps walking down.
I assume he wants those.
She keeps walking down with them.
She keeps walking down to the base,
No, I
the cellar.
gotta polish it. So.
You polish his bone.
What's the problem, Tabitha?
Oh no, it's just a joke.
Didn't really sound like one.
Me
Why I
and
woke
Frank
up.
were just having a tete-a-tete, tit-a-tat, tit-tit.
The TED Talk.
Just having a TED talk.
You know.
Because if you're walking away with any member of a team's spine, it doesn't, even if they're undead and it doesn't strictly hurt them.
Because that's
it's
what
not
I do. I take all of y'all's spines, and I'm nothing, and I
I'm
mean
seeing
nothing.
one
Still
spine.
walking down.
I'm just following her.
Okay, I mean, you guys are easily in the basement by now, in the cellar.
Like,
You're
what's
just having the
problem?
conversation with you in the cellar.
Oh no, there's no problem. It's just a joke.
It seems like there's a problem here. Do you
Oh,
want me
no.
to go up there and ask what the problem is?
Yeah, you can do that.
All right, I go and look up, and I
When
guess
he's not there, like when he's away from where I am,
Okay.
just gonna hump the shit out of his spine.
Well, what the fuck is going on?
Okay.
And then it's just gonna throw it across the room.
Ow! Fuck! What the hell is going on?
Okay, Frank, you feel some very, very strange things happening, just like you were doing. Tabitha, I need you to make a ranged attack. So roll a d20. Don't add anything because you wouldn't be proficient in spine body. Okay, you mainly are able to miss a lot of the stuff if you want to. Or you can hit the stuff that's down there if you'd like to.
No, it was all a prank. She's
Okay.
not trying to hurt him.
It's a prank, bro.
Yeah, it's a prank.
No, I'm talking about like the brewery stuff. You can hit it if you want, or you can throw it like across the way
Yeah.
so it doesn't hit it.
Yeah.
Okay, you do. If you roll a 1, you probably would have torn up like a lot of stuff down there is what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Okay.
Can I hide behind any of the barrels?
Yeah, make a stealth check.
14.
14. You position yourself behind one of the barrels.
Fetal
and-
position. Sleep.
Okay. You're just going to sleep?
Arms out.
Okay. Back upstairs. Corin, you come up to Frank, completely dismembered, on the floor, covered in a vast amount of wealth, to some extent. At least Charles, and I don't want to speak for the other players there, but Charles looks very like, what the fuck is going on?
Charles, is there a guard post or a barracks somewhere?
Here?
Any place with an extra cot?
Corin!
Yeah, I came up here to fix whatever was happening.
Corin!
I'm being serious here for a second.
Do you wanna sleep?
Between you two, I don't think anybody could fix this. So
I've given up on her completely. I'm not going to be angry at her anymore. Because I just don't care.
guard post. Anything?
I can maybe ask around, but
on,
you can certainly sleep upstairs.
I'm gonna do that.
Like up on the level you're on.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, all right. I mean,
You can go find a corner.
there's a couple benches at tables that you could put together and make a cool.
I block him.
You block
Yeah.
Corin? I mean, it's a large space, so like
Blocking him.
you're making your presence known to him.
So what? So you're just gonna give up? Everybody gonna give up? We push some buttons and we give up? Huh? Yo,
Tabitha
give
tried
me
to
another beer. And I'm gonna go piece down. So we all
Get
just
another
give
beer.
up, huh? That's
Tabitha-
what we do. And we're not family, and we don't care who we are, and we just give up, huh? That's what we do? And I get the beer, and I just start chugging it. Oh, well, that's great.
Make a Constitution saving throw. Because I think we're already slightly there. I just want to see how far we go.
18.
18. You're holding it down pretty well. It would probably take like another whole beer to get you like really drunk.
Okay, I slam it down. I'm like, well, that's cool. The Daisy seems like a great place. I could raise a family here. It seems like a nice small town. Seems safe, seems quiet.
Well,
Who cares? Well, whatever. And I just like go and I sit down at the very far end of the booth. And it's like, yeah, of all the people I thought would give up, yeah, you were definitely the first. And I sat down, very angry.
So, Charles, this lamb's great.
I am glad that you like it.
Yeah. Very tasty. And I'll just go back to it.
All right. Well,
So wait, did Corin actually go over to this spot now after that?
Yeah.
Corin, you just get kind of followed with that for a while, and then Corin's going to sleep.
Yeah.
Okay. Corin's out.
Corin's got a job, and nothing's gonna stand in the way of it.
The three that are awake. What are we doing?
I finish my meal.
Yeah.
And then I'll start trying to put Frank together. I say, Zara, you can help if you want.
Make a Constitution saving check first.
That one is a saving throw?
Yep.
12.
A 12. Rourke, it's a hard day on the road. There's not a lot of water necessarily. And you also haven't necessarily eaten a lot. You're feeling a little like you go to stand, like you're fine sitting down. Mm-hmm. You go to stand up and it's like, whoa. Mm-hmm. And everything kind of starts getting a little bit like, the room's spinning a little bit. Mm-hmm. You walk over to Frank's body and everything kind of starts like melding together. Go ahead and make a medicine check at disadvantage.
That is going a medicine check?
Yep.
That is going to be a 18.
An 18. You understand that at this point, creating
Frankstrosity.
creating a Frank without his spinal cord, pelvis, or shoulders might be slightly difficult. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. If you would like to continue further, you can make another medicine check.
I'll absolutely
at
try
disadvantage.
to make the Frank monstrosity. Well, yeah, that one's gonna be a 3.
Okay. You place things back together in Frank in ways that artistically might be beautiful somewhere. Who knows?
I like that.
You're also a little bit sloshed, so it's kind of like
That's also true.
this is fucking work. Frank, you're a monstrosity. Make a Constitution check. Well, actually, this is willpower. So roll and add what your willpower modifier is.
Willpower.
Or wisdom. Sorry, not willpower.
Wisdom. Oh,
I got it mixed up.
7.
A 7. You are able to hold this form and move around in it for maybe a few steps, and then it just falls apart, as it is not something you are used to holding together or maintaining. Mm-hmm. And it is also not maintained in like the same way as
I'm imagining
you are usual.
There's like one or two connective things with the 2 arms and the 2 legs just sticking out of a skull.
It's like a really messed up bionicle. Like a bionicle that you don't have enough pieces
that
for.
You kind of went off the rails for.
Yeah, like you didn't have the torso piece for a bionicle.
I didn't need the instructions for the bionicles. I just did it.
Listener. Bionicles. Yeah, so you kind of again fall apart on the floor, surrounded by your gold.
Well, you tried, Roarke.
I mean, shit. It's kind of hard when you don't have like the necessary pieces.
Well, can you hook together my arms and legs so I can use that as a body to go downstairs and grab my things from Tabitha?
That's what you just tried to do.
That's what I just tried to do.
Oh.
I'll go see if I can get those from
thank
downstairs.
You.
Yeah.
Charles, do you know anything about bodies?
I know quite a bit about bodies.
But I would be willing to pay you if you would help.
Is it the 300 some odd gold that's on the ground right there?
No.
Oh.
It's less than that. Considerably.
Well, how much you pay me?
I don't want to get into this.
Just as I'm going down the stairs, just throw a number out like 15 and go from there.
I don't want to get into this.
All right, we can wait.
Let's wait till gets back with my things, and then I might be able to do it myself.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Roarke, make your way downstairs. As now the bar is silent. Corin sleeping in a booth or on benches,
at the fucking ceiling.
Yeah, attempting at least to get to sleep and seething. Zara seething in a booth.
I want to like sulkily make my way back and start to braid Dawson Creek's hair while he's asleep and knocked out.
You do.
And just kind of be like, as much as we could say, she's not nothing, Frank.
What?
Nothing. And then I just am quiet.
Roarke, investigation check.
Right. Investigation.
She just needed to hear you say that.
That is 19.
What? 19. You walk downstairs and are easily able to... you notice there is no Tabitha down here. But you do notice across the room, kind of next to one of the walls, the spinal cord, shoulders, and pelvis of Frank.
Cool. I'm just going to grab those and go back upstairs.
Sweet. You grab them and go back upstairs. You guys watch as Roarke comes back with the rest of Frank.
All right, Frank, I will say, we're probably going to need some help. Because, and I just look at the pieces.
And I start helping.
Corin angrily
is possible.
mimes walking over. Corin, make a medicine check.
Using as much lay on hands as possible to like put joints in together. Or
You
something.
won't need to lay on.
Yeah, okay.
It's not a hit points
Natural
thing.
20.
Natural 20? Understanding like medicine and putting people together and not being sloshed, you pretty easily put the bones back where they kind of belong. And Frank, you begin to regain movement and the magic that you use to control your body and keep your body together begins to take effect, and you are now Frank whole again.
As Corin was doing
thank
that,
you.
I'll like gather up his gold and put it back in this thing.
As I like attach like the last joint or something, I'm leaving in the morning. Mm-hmm. If you people have your shit together, you are welcome to come with me.
Well, let go of me. Okay, we'll try.
And then I turn around and go back to the bench.
Okay, you do.
Thank you, Corin. Here's a gold, and I throw him a gold.
I just throw it right back.
I throw it back
I
again.
throw it out the fucking window.
I go out of the place. I go find it out the window.
Okay. Are you keeping it or are you throwing it back?
I'm going to go find it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm going to come back in.
And are you keeping it
No,
or
I'm going to
throwing
wait
it at
until
him?
he falls asleep, and then I'm going to put it next to his face.
Got it. Cool.
Yeah.
He wants to give you a coin.
I just wanted to know where it
Give
was.
him a divine smite.
Okay, you do.
Yeah. And I count my gold, make sure I have all my gold.
You have all of it but one of the gold pieces that you gave to Corin.
When he's done counting, I want to pick up Dawson and like put him in his arms. Like
In Frank's?
And, like,
Okay.
give him to Frank.
You do.
And then I want to curl up on a booth and go to bed.
Okay. Zara finds sleep. Right now it's Frank and Roarke that are still awake. And Charles, who is beginning to clean mugs and do that bartender thing where they wipe the counter with a cloth, but you're not really sure what they're wiping, but they're just wiping the counter.
Like the bartender thing.
Yeah, it's the bartender thing.
Nice.
You learn that in bartending school. Wipe the counter.
Yeah,
In circles.
Well, once that's all taken care of, I don't personally feel like going to sleep downstairs, so I'll find a spot in the booth or something.
Okay. You find another booth and upstairs, and Charles is kind of like, I mean, I made downstairs nice. Like, it's fine. Whatever.
I'm going to sleep up here, too,
All right.
because she's down there.
Where would you like to sleep?
I don't know. Well, I'm just going to stand. He just stands in the middle of the room.
Start meditating.
He never like took his eyes off of Charles. I'm gonna go to sleep right here, and he just.
This poor guy.
that's
Charles,
terrible.
having rolled a nat 20 on perception, you are like, I'm going to just go to sleep and stand there. He's like, all right. And finishes up, and
I'm like, sorry shit got weird, Charles.
it's okay. But you guys all just separate, all pick up at the same job, or?
It's a long story. We kind of got thrown together and barely holding on, to be honest.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, in my experience, if you actually try to hold on, it goes a few ways. And he kind of finishes up and walks into his room. And the door closes, and Roarke finds sleep.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's where we'll end.
Oh.
And that's it for the Quest Company today. If you enjoyed the episode, please be sure to give us a like or rate us on iTunes or wherever you get your podcast goodness. We really appreciate that sort of thing. We have a few people to thank for art. We want to go ahead and thank Elena or @Cloverbuds for the amazing drawing of Frank and Dawson. We loved it. We want to thank Mize. I'm hoping I'm getting that right. But @Gingered Apple did an art collab with our very own Jonah, It was very cool, and it turned out to be this awesome Roarke. And we also want to thank Nick, or Monkey Cup Art, who did an awesome drawing of Roarke as well. Thanks again, everybody, for listening. I promised some awesome news coming your way. The 27th at 9 o'clock on Belmont's campus here in Nashville, Tennessee, we're going to be doing a live show. It's going to be completely free to anyone that wants to come and watch us play. Basically, it's just going to be a big hangout fest where you guys watch me, the DM, be mean to everyone. I mean, that's what it boils down to every time anyway. So yeah, we would love for you guys to come check it out and hang out with us. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm working on planning some interesting things. But anyway, we'll have directions and some more information on the website here in a couple days. And yeah, thank you all so much for your continued listening-ship. And we'll talk to you next time on The Quest Company.